What is up, everyone, and welcome to Season 4 of the Norwich Career Mode on FC24. And, well, obviously, like every season, there's a lot to talk about before the new season. I think the main thing to probably talk about first, though, is the changed formation. I've had comments saying to change formation to be more defensive. So I'll give it a go, because why not? And I've changed formation to, what was it? 4-2-3-1 wide. So instead of obviously having two wingers, a striker, we're going to go for the cam and the striker, have left and right mids and two DMs. Converting Kone to a DM because he's actually got okay defensive stats apart from his defensive awareness, which is the lowest stat there at 68 right now. And it's going to take a long time for him to convert, but thankfully, and while he's converting, his defensive awareness is one of those stats that does go up, which is very, very helpful. And I think the next thing to talk about is the massive signing of the season. Camavinga, our new CDM, obviously, well, really taking the place of Dominguez, or even though we're playing two DMs, obviously. But it's going to be a massive change. 11 ratings higher than Dominguez with some brilliant stats. Hoping to get that skill moves a week to 5-star very soon. But absolutely incredible stats for a DM, and hopefully he's going to make a massive change in our hopes, obviously, to, well, just improve on last season. Obviously, we got 5th place. We'll be looking to easily get top 4 this season with the changes to the starting 11, and hopefully the new formation will work. But there's other things to talk about before we get into the first match today, which is a very tough video to start. We'll get into that later though. We made a couple more signings, some very big kind of sub signings. I mean, look at our bench. Apart from Dominguez 76, look, 78s and 79s all across the board. It's brilliant. Signed a player called Sands. These are free agents, a couple of them. But Sands looks like a decent player. I mean, 4-star, 3-star right now. He's got 4 play styles as well. Ping, pass, tiki, taka, block, and first touch. So that should be really nice. And he just looks like a really good free agent to have. I don't know whose regen he is. I think he might be like Parejo's or something. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, Parejo definitely hasn't got 86 pace. But he looks really, really decent to bring off the bench. Whether that's maybe in a CDM position or as a central midfielder in general. And I have signed Brereton Diaz. I think he's Spanish. Can't remember what team I signed him for. But the reason I've done this is because we need a really good kind of sub left or right mid to bring on, towards the end of matches if we're maybe running out of stamina at certain times. Obviously, he's going to be played as part of the second team a lot this season, especially because we now have Europa League football to deal with as well. So he's going to be really good to bring on with that 87 pace and some decent stats elsewhere with really good physicals as well. So that's why I've signed him. And I think the other kind of big signing this season is Barros. He's a left back. He's the same rating as old Cabral. Got better pace. He's got a decent amount of better stats, I think. And because he's younger than Cabral, he might be one to look for the future potentially. We've just got to get him up to at least a 5-star weak foot. Because obviously Cabral's 4-star, 5-star. So yeah, he needs that change. But he's got more pace. So a very good option to kind of play either over Cabral or obviously play as part of the second team when I rotate the squad. Another goalkeeper signing. Horn. I sold a lot of players. I can't remember who I've sold because there's so many of them. But you'll see, like, we haven't actually got that many players on the reserves. And I've made quite a few signings. So Horn looks like a pretty decent buy. He's got good reactions and decent stats. He looks like he could be okay as part of a rotated squad. And he's got one play style as well. Sissoko is centre back. Obviously, Cuevas is the kind of player you look into for maybe subbing on in a match or starting over Angulo or Sole at times. But he's pretty similar, these two players, Sissoko and Cuevas, in terms of stats. And obviously he's got 5-star weak foot and 3-star skill, which is pretty good for a centre back. But who else are we looking at? I signed a couple of centre forwards as well, just to help out Sargent and Lopez up top. Obviously they're not the highest rated, but I mean, just look at apart from Jadon Warner, obviously, look at our reserves. They're all like mid 70 raters, which is just brilliant. And obviously at the start of the career, like, these are the kind of ratings you'd have on the pitch, 74, 75 rated players. So it's definitely been a long journey to get here, but we've got some real decent reserves that we can obviously use as part of a second team who should really be able to do the job. Ahmed and Palacios they've got similar pace to Sargent, obviously probably not better stats in a lot of areas, but good dribbling, and hopefully, you know, they'll be good if maybe Sargent gets injured or something, and maybe if we're playing in the Carabao Cup against not the greatest teams. But I've also signed another DM, and actually I did sell Mayer, our other DM, because I don't see him getting played. Like, Duarte's a bit different because he's just come in. He's got good stats already, like very good stats, with that pace, good defending, and very good physical for literally just a free agent I've signed. So yeah, obviously I just didn't see Mayer getting played now I've signed Duarte, and because we've still got Dominguez, and obviously Sands have just come in. So there's so many players here that have signed this season. Obviously some of them aren't going to be fitting in the starting squad, but we have Camavinga and Barros, who probably will get played quite a lot, and Sands even will probably get subbed on quite a lot this season. So and Brereton Diaz, to say the least. But that as the changes to season 4, and hopefully we can see an improvement instantly. Obviously I think the first few matches of the season are going to be more difficult. Obviously we don't have the extra stats with the chemistry. I mean, like, +1 to Camavinga, Kone, Sarah, Lopez. The sharpness, I think they get extra stats from sharpness. So we don't have that at the start of the season, and as you'll see in a second, that's going to be a massive flaw in this video anyway. Right, so as you can see, this is a great way to start the season. We're at Carrow Road. We are at Carrow Road against Manchester City. And then after this we have Liverpool. So it's going to be a very tough start to the season. Obviously the lack of sharpness is not going to help at all. And the start of the seasons do tend to be more difficult, as we definitely saw last season. I mean, we took ages to get the first win of the season, and obviously we saw where we ended up. So I'm not too bothered about how this goes. I will try my best, but I'm not going to say like we're going to guarantee a win here. But I mean, Camavinga adding him to the starting 11 is hopefully going to help out a lot in midfield anyway. Excuse me if my voice sounds a bit off. I think it's a bit better today, but I was shouting at Norwich versus Ipswich yesterday, which was an absolute delight to watch. But yeah, excuse me if my voice goes off a bit every now and again, because I was shouting a lot, and just do your voice in. And I see Gabriel Sara run. It's a beautiful ball from Lopez, and Gabriel Sara's through. Surely for a one-on-one shot. Gabriel Sara for 1-0. He's messed up. He stopped running. What's he doing? Oh dear. That was a good, massive chance that we've just completely mucked up with Sara. He's got good play styles as Camavinga as well, I think. His shot, of course, it's gone in. You know, first shot of the match is outside the box, and he smacked it to the bottom left-hand corner, and it's Matheus Nunes with the goal. And obviously, talk about Nunes, Marcelino Nunes, what a goal yesterday. But it's not in the career. But to beat the scum, obviously. But anyway, we're losing here 1-0, and of course they score from outside the box with the first shot of the match. And this might be a loss, because actually I need to get used to this formation, and it's not going to happen quickly, in all honesty. But 15 minutes in, we're losing, and honestly, a minute ago we could have been up the other end and scored, but Sarah's messed up the chance. So here comes Lopez. Got to go on the outside of his man. Lopez going to go on his own. Shoot, lads. Oh, he's done well there. He's got 2 men on either side of him. But actually, he's managed to still get the shot off well. Slide in. That's really good from Insua. Lovely stuff. Don't mind that. Going to get it through to Lopez here. Now Lopez can go on the outside, and he's going to get past his man, Lopez. He hasn't really got another option, so going to shoot. Oh, he's missed the target. But we've had a couple of good shots with Lopez from that exact position. And that's really on the counter. And Man City lost it kind of strangely there. I mean, Haaland it looked like a back pass, but Cabral's behind him, so I don't know what that was. But Lopez kind of needs to convert a chance like that. I know it's difficult for him, but, you know, when you're playing Man City, you need to finish your dinner. God. Good save for Bruggen. He's given the pen. I hate this game. You know how much experience EA have had with making a video game associated with football, aka FIFA. You'd think they know how to code the game correctly. You'd think they know how football actually works. He's had the shot So you're not giving a pen, are you? Like, come on. And a chance to make it 2-0. I dived, but Verbruggen's dived 10 hours late. As usual, and that's 2-0 when it's not a penalty. Don't celebrate, yeah. In fact, I'm going to skip it. I can't look at you, lad. I can't force myself to look at Haaland celebrate when actually it's just not a penalty. I hate this game sometimes. It is seriously joking. He's found Lopez, surely. Nah, that has to go in from Lopez. Lopez had 3 chances this half, but that was probably the easiest one. He still hasn't scored. I haven't got enough time. I should have played it better though. 2-0 half time is a bit harsh. I mean, their first goal was somewhat legitimate, but he smashed it from outside the box. And then the penalty goal is not a penalty, so like it's just one of those. I can't get, like, the game's coded wrong, so there's nothing I can do about that. But also we've had good chances up the other end, so it's a shame we're 2-0 down, to be honest. But it's somewhat expected from a formation change and getting used to it at the start of the season. But I mean, they shouldn't have scored that penalty. We found a man. Just gonna have to. Lopez header it. He's got there. It's a save from Edison. He's managed to switch his position up and get back in. Well, get back in position, really. Nice. Camavinga. 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 Shoot, lads. Oh, he's found the back of the net. Camavinga on his debut. He scored. I was not expecting that to go in. I thought it was going to get blocked. But that is getting us back in the match here. And I think we deserve to at least have scored a goal, and we have now. He's going to do a little dance for us as a welcome. Hello. You're here now, mate. And, well, more of that, please. Hasn't really had too much to look at in defence so far yet. This, as far as he's been in a Norwich shirt, this match, anyway. I'm sure we'll see more of him defensively because he's the DM. But if he could do that more, then I don't mind it. Get Elise out to him. Yes, Elise. Oh, he's given the foul. I mean, I did push him off the ball, but it was just a physical battle, really. I mean, it was a bit soft. 68 minutes, though. We're in the match. Anguilla, get that. Oh, I hate this game. You know, their goals have been really poor. Their goals. One shot from... Well, that's a cross from a free kick. Then they get a penalty, which isn't a penalty. And then they smash one from outside the box. It just feels like we shouldn't really be losing this match by 3-1 at all. Like, we could easily be drawing this match. But, like, Angulo does not jump. You're literally a centre-back, lad. Oh, dear. I pressed the button for him to jump. Like, he just jumps late. And who scores Phil Foden? Isn't he, like, 5'6"? Like, come on, Angulo. You're probably taller than Foden. Like, I know you're a short centre-back, but you're probably still taller than him. Jokers. Oh, I couldn't keep it on the pitch. We've made a couple of really good challenges this match, but it's a matter of keeping the ball as well. Right, I'm subbing on Brereton Diaz and Barros as left mid and right left back because they're new players and I want to see what they're made of. Obviously, I think both of them are like 3-star weak foot and Brereton Diaz is 3-star skills, so not the greatest, but nice pass. He's taking too long to pass. It's Sarah. Sarah's not had a good game. He had that one-on-one that he's messed up. Yeah, well done, Barros. Get in front of you, man. Go on, Sarah. No, what is that pass from Sarah? I literally pressed A and he's messed it up. Like, come on. It just feels a bit scripted. Like, passes like should never be messed up, especially when I haven't incisive passed it. I mean, it would be nice to get a goal at the end, but we're not going to. That's going to be full-time. 3-1 to Manchester City. And honestly, going into this one, I thought we probably were going to lose. It's a shame because, actually, I thought we had a decent amount of good chances. And I think some of the passing in that second half was shocking. I mean, Gabriel Sarra's not had a good game at all. He obviously had that one-on-one in the first half, which is just messed up. He's just stopped running. And then a couple of passes he's made in the second half that are just completely are off. And when I'm just pressing the A button to pass it, not even like incisive passing it, it's just like, come on, how are you messing that up? Literally the playmaker of our team, and you can't pass it. Well, Camavinga also did get a goal, and he made one tackle from what I remember, so I think it's still going to be an issue of, you know, trying to figure out this formation, to be honest, because obviously I think last season we were playing 2 centre-mids and a DM, and they could all defend, whereas now I'm playing Sarah in the midfield. I feel like he won't be defending as much because he's playing in the camera, even though he should be tracking back. But I didn't see him tracking back, really. Right, I'm going to get the skill moves up on Barros and then converting back to a left back. But that's the reason I've changed into a left wing back, so I can get the skill moves up. Up next is Liverpool. This is going to be a very difficult match. And I just need to keep an eye on the midfield, because I'm seeing obviously Camavinga and Kone defending like they should be. They're playing as DMs. But I didn't see Sarah tracking back. Obviously I saw the left and right mid Daka and Elise helping out, because now they're not wingers. But I didn't see too much of Sarah. So I have to keep an eye and see if he's actually going to help out in defence, because if he isn't tracking back, then to me it feels like the other formation I was using was more defensive. Two central midfielders who would track back all of last season, and a DM obviously. So if he's not tracking back, it's going to be harder in midfield to defend. I need to make sure he's tracking back. That's unlucky to get the block in. That's brilliant from Elise. Oh my god, he's done really well there, and he's found the pass. Oh my god. You know, look how well Elise does there, and then Inchua takes the worst ever first touch and takes it off the pitch. Like, Elise's done absolute wonders. You think he's the blooming right back after that. That's really good defending though. Well done, Inchua. Get it through to... Sarah's passing again. That's meant for blooming Lopez, and it's not at him. What is Sarah doing with the passing? Sorry, are we joking right now? Kone, go through your players. Shoot, lad, why not? Alright, we'll take the corner. We've done really nothing so far, but I mean, they keep getting throw-ins, and we keep giving the ball back with stupid passes from Sarah. Again, it is. And he's having a really poor day, but hopefully he can deliver a good ball in. Over the bar from Lopez, close. Deliver a good delivery, I said. That's really clever. That was a good ball in, and he did get his header to it, but hasn't gone in. Camavinga get that. That's really good from the two CDMs there. The stuff is like Kone's more of a centre mid. I see him getting forwards more than Camavinga. I mean, look. Who's that? Why is he in a Norwich shirt? What? He's not my player, everyone. He's in a Norwich shirt, but it says Spurs, so... I was like, I haven't spent 60 million on Kubo. Like, what? Blow the whistle. Right, there we go. Half-time 0-0. I don't know what to say about that. We had a period for like 25 minutes where we just couldn't get the ball out of our half because we were misplacing passes, and we're just passing off the pitch too much. Just about. But we're making some good challenges, especially with like Elise down the right. It's brilliant. But we started to do a bit better going forwards, but we haven't really had any really good clear-cut chances so far, to be fair. But neither have Liverpool, so, you know. We're doing okay at Anfield, and we're still getting a feel for this formation, which is going to take ages, I reckon, to figure out. Alright, going to get it to Lopez. Lovely pass. Incisive pass it. Oh, Sarah can't find the back of the net, and he's going to keep that on in. Of course he is. Oh, did that go out for a corner? No, it's a throw-in. Lovely pass to Elise. Smash it! Yes! It's Gabriel Sarri. He's made up for all these... Well, he hasn't really. I mean, he's done one good thing, and he's made about 50 mistakes. But we're in the lead. Come on. And at Anfield, a massive goal. He's going to do the same celebrations when Camavinga did. Maybe I'm pressing all the buttons. That's probably what I'm doing. But look at that ball to Elise. He's in so much space. Couple of passes inside to Gabriel Sarri, who could smash it and get it past Alisson. That shot power is 86. And, well, he's definitely the player you want for the shot power. But it's brilliant. A brilliant team goal. And we need to do more of that, because that was a brilliant team goal. But that's the first goal of the season. And it's... Oh, no, it's not. We scored in the last one. It's the... Well, we're winning the match. And it could be the first win of the season, potentially. No, come on. I slid in for a reason, and he's just done that. Right, get Cabral back. Oh, no, he's just completely gone. Good block. Get that out. Get that out. Get that to Inchua. Nice. That's better. But seriously, that slide from Soler, I was like, kick off the pitch, man. That is a brilliant challenge. Oh, come on. Come on. How many... That's brilliant defending. Oh, go away, game. I can't clear it in time. Like, I've just made 3 brilliant challenges. What a save. But honestly, how many times I have to blooming get the ball back? What a ball. To Kone. Here we come. Sarah has sprinted down the wing. Look at this play. It's lovely. Koenig's going to smash it. Oh, what a save from Alisson. That could keep Liverpool in the match. But up the other end, Verbruggen with a big save. But I've tackled him 3 times perfectly. I can't keep the ball. I can't react in time to clear it either when they're just on me instantly. It's so annoying. He's got the shot off. I thought I was going to give another pen there. Like, oh my god. Their pressure is ridiculous. I try and clear it and then they're just there to like header it or block it. 88 minutes in though. We're still winning the match. But we need to stay composed. Gonna clear that out. There's no one there. Alright, full time, massive win. First win of the season. A clean sheet against Liverpool. Second half was, well, we got the goal. But a lot of pressure from Liverpool. And you have to say, I mean, actually, we defended really well, even though they kept getting the ball back in dangerous areas that second half in particular. I just couldn't react to pass it in time or clear it, and every time I tried to clear it, it like bounced off them because they're pressured. They're right near me all the time. And, I mean, there was a lot of space in midfield when we cleared it there with Verbruggen at the end, we saw, but that's a massive win. And Gabriel Sara with the goal, even though he's not having the best, few games today. No, we're just getting to get his composure up a little bit at Elise. And whilst that's happening, his ball control as well. And his long passing. So that's really good for him. Alright, so it was a very tight fixture in the last one. Obviously, only won by a goal to nil. But I honestly thought we defended really well, to be fair. They only had like the one really good shot, I think, in that second half. But that was when I'd literally made 3 tackles and I just can't keep a foot on the ball. But yeah, if we could defend like that multiple times, if we could defend like that again against Palace, we surely will do more attacking play against them. Because, I mean, well, Liverpool's probably better than Palace. But I'm obviously going to be using the same starting 11 again because at this period of the season, you know, there's not too many matches coming thick and fast right now, which is the most ideal. One thing I have noticed though is that my CDMs do get very high up the pitch at times, but also like when we're playing out from the back, they stay very deep for a passing option. So it's kind of strange, but if we lose the ball when they're high up the pitch, there's not going to be anyone really defending that area. But I suppose I could look at a tactical change for them, potentially maybe put them on stay back while attacking, like at least one of them anyway. Come on, Insua. That's brilliant defending from Insua. Oh, I love using Insua and Elise together down this right-hand side. It's brilliant. Good ball over to Insua. Going to pass the first time. Lovely stuff. To Lopez. Going to let fly. Why not? Nowhere near. From Lopez. I think the best thing with Lopez is try and get as close to the goal as possible because I have had a lot of long shots with him recently that just have not worked in the slightest. In the middle. Oh, that's good goalkeeping that. Because if he didn't put his foot out there, that was a tap-in. I get Cabral out wide. Oh, he's got past me. Oh, he's got past me again. That's bad defending from me. Good from Verbruggen. I thought I was going to block that for sure, the shot, but no. Right, here comes Daka down the wing. That's a brilliant ball through to Sara. Don't mess up this time, lads. Go on, Sara. Shoot, lads. It's a powerful shot. It's much better than what he did against Man City with that messed up chance. That was a good save. Sara's done a bit of a better match this time, though. It was good. Threaded ball through him too as well. Sara's running. He's onside. Gabriel Sara. Think one. Oh, I was trying to find Elise back post, but we're piling pressure going forwards now. It's only a matter of time before we score, surely. But we are really having to go at him going forwards. Lopez. Can he get that? He can. 1-0 from the corner. We love a corner goal, especially when we're not winning. And 38 minutes in, we're finally broken the deadlock. 1-0 to us. And we have been somewhat struggling, obviously, to find decent shots, I think, today. Obviously, we only scored 1 against Man City. We got, obviously, the win against Liverpool, but we only scored 1 there. Obviously, there's been some big saves from the goalkeepers, but we need as many goals as we can get, to be honest. And especially with a change formation, which is probably way more defensive, it's probably going to be harder to score goals. But we're in the lead. That's all we really care about. That's really good from Kona. Kona's been okay at defending today, like Elise. But Elise's definitely been a strange one to see defend. But there we go, half time. 1-0. Obviously, room for improvement, but we saw how the last match went. We won 1-0 against Liverpool. There's still a chance we get another clean sheet here, but I'd rather get a second goal to be honest. Obviously, we've had shots like 3 there with Lopez. We've had, I think, a couple of others. But 1-0 from a corner goal. Simple stuff, but we need to be on it in the second half. Someone make a run forwards. It's going to be Sarah. Take a touch on the outside. Lovely touch. Sarah. Oh, it's brilliant stuff from Sarah. He took a good first touch and just had to kind of get round his man, which kind of slowed the momentum down. But he still got the shot off. And I think he's had the best shots of the match, obviously, apart from the goal. He's had 2 shots, which the keeper saved. But now can Sarah deliver a good ball? He can. Oh, just worried the keeper there. But, you know, just going to dip over him. But unfortunately, it's gone hit the bar. It's going to find Kone. It's going to find Camavinga. And Camavinga's going to let fly. Near post. Oh, he hit that with a lot of power, but it's off target. I thought I'd give him a crack because he has scored today, hasn't he? So, well, that was a lot of shot power, to be fair. I want to make a sub, though. Brereton Diaz on for Elise because Elise's stamina is, you know, slowly running out, and I need a pacey winger on. Camavinga. Space. Space. Camavinga. Camavinga. It's 2. Camavinga scored twice today. It's a lovely run into the box. None of the Palace players wanted the ball there, and he's fired it top right hand corner. Camavinga. He's here to stay. And what a couple of really important goals. Obviously, maybe not the one against Man City, but I mean, that was the first goal of the season, and now he's made it 2-0 against Palace when we needed it, because Palace could easily got the other end and score a goal. We've seen it happen time and time again in the first 3 seasons. But that's a massive goal from the CDM, and he had a burst of pace there. He's got really good pace, Camavinga, like insane for a DM. Defend. That is insane defending from Solé. That is brilliant. That is insane. Insua. Our defending has been so good this match. Absolutely brilliant. But with 1 minute left, we're 2-0 up, so we're going to win. It's going to be a big 3 points at the start of the season. And it is a massive win against Crystal Palace. Again, we've only got 2 goals here. But and that's probably because the formation change is not as attacking as I'd like. But, oh, it's ball signs. I forgot he plays for Palace. Didn't even realise it's on the pitch, to be honest. But another clean sheet, which is very, very nice. And obviously another Camavinga goal. He's making his mark already. And he's only played 3 matches. Alright, so after a somewhat hard start to today, we managed to get 2 clean sheets and 2 massive wins against Liverpool and Crystal Palace. Neither team is bad at all. I mean, Liverpool, they're ahead of us still in the table. So that 3 points against them was massive for us. And, well, it didn't take us very long to get a win in this season, did it? We've got 2 already in 3 matches. So, it's just the difference in the quality in the team. Obviously, it's going to take a long time to get really used to this formation. And obviously, we're not scoring as many. We've only scored 4 goals today, and it's usually a bit more than that. But, you know, the start of the season is usually harder than the end. It usually gets slightly easier as it progresses. Obviously, sharpness plays a big part in that, and also, I think a lot of teams have stamina issues at certain times. But actually, Middlesbrough have got 2 wins. Blooming heck. Wow, they're doing well. But sitting in 9th place, honestly, it's easy to look at the table and see we're in 9th, but, you know, we'll slowly climb the table, I'm sure, at some point. But obviously, yeah, 2 wins in the first video. I can't remember how long it took us in the 3rd season to even get a win. I think it took us like 3 videos, so really good stuff to already have 6 points on the board. Obviously, we have to forget about that Man City result. It's the first match of the season, the first match we're using this new formation with some new players, and also they got some quite really annoying goals to concede. Obviously, the penalty and the free kick. Those 2 goals were slightly very frustrating, but yeah, we bounced back instantly with a massive clean sheet and win against Liverpool, and obviously a massive clean sheet and win against Palace. So we'll definitely take that, and we'll be looking to obviously progress. We've got another hard fixture coming up there. It says Chelsea, so we're having a lot of hard teams to play against at the start of the season, which is slightly annoying. But if we have all the hard teams at the start of the season, then it's surely going to be a bit simpler mid-season, hopefully. But I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video, and, well, the start of Season 4 of Career. If you did, please smash that like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel, simply haven't done so already. I'll catch you guys in the next video. I hope you guys have a great day. This has been Minikitman here signing off, and peace.